Here's another picture. I'm not your savior. I'm a trader, a professional money manager, not a fucking Instagram bitch who's desperate to sell signals. If you want to elevate and make money, you can join a live. But don't expect me to start answering all your questions.
Too many of you guys are living in your past. You're not allowing new things to happen in your life. You're holding back to what happened in your past. You have to quit that shit and allow things to happen. The present creates your
You fuck. Are you like a pseudo fucking life coach, trader?
They should let go of the past and
Woman, who the fuck are you?
like, I mean, geez, are you a life coach? Are you a trader? Red flag, red flag, red flag. If you look at his profile on Instagram, previously hedge fund trader. So, okay. And present, not give a fuck. So obviously, he's too cool for school. He's a fake bitch. If I can say it this way. He is a fake bitch. And he's trying to steal people's money. That's what he's trying to do.
You can't sue people on opinions.
I feel like these types of people, they're selling you their knowledge. Some knowledge out there, I will not dispute. There's probably a lot of guys that are doing good. One guy's actually on YouTube. If you watch, there's always a YouTube ad, and he's actually saying the magic words is, you don't need $10,000 to begin trading. Those are the guys that you should listen to. The guys are not saying you need X amount, or you have to do this, or you have to do that. Start with doing your homework. Just doing your homework. Any service, anything we buy in life or a service, we do our homework. You want to buy a car? We don't buy the first car. You want to buy a house? You don't buy the first house. You do your homework. And that's the same thing with trading. Do your due diligence. Read up on the company. If you want to follow a trading guy, read up on that guy. Find books that talk about trading.
Go on LinkedIn. Check their profiles, because these guys, they could be lying. If you're not taking the time to look at their credentials, what makes you say that they're even doing the work behind the trades that they're actually showcasing? You're paying for a service. You're paying for signals, apparently. What goes to say that this guy's even actually making his own signals?
What it can also happen is that, yeah, he's giving you guys signals, and all you guys are jumping on board, and and he's right there. So you're actually helping him make more money. And he's going to be the first one in, and most of the time they're going to be the first one out. Because trading, people that do this professionally, it's not a laughing matter.
Like Jam said, some of them may be actually good.
Yeah.
Some of them actually may be offering you specialized services. So meaning that they're teaching you something specific, like a specific product. And I'm all for that, because there's so many instruments out there that you could trade. But so obviously some certain classes may help you to get a bit more knowledge or insight on those products. And that can actually help. So maybe you should pay for that. But to trade, to get these signals, to have someone else do the job for you that you should be learning, I mean, all red flags. Be careful. You're gonna get fucked.
And anybody that's giving you personal advice on how you should manage your life to match a style, a lifestyle, how you should do certain sacrifices or this and that, and telling you that if you really want this, you should do this. You should wake up at this hour. You should, you know what? I don't like having people telling me what to do, and I don't understand people that accept that. Unless the guy is certified, unless that person, you can verify their track history.
Is he a life coach or a trader now?
Exactly.
I'm confused.
Like, quick example, really small parallel. When you do a martial art, when you're doing a course, the guy that's in front of you has accreditations, because he's there to teach you. If you go learn how to swim, the person that's teaching you is accredited. So why do we take these people that we can't even make sure that they're really accredited?
You had to bring up the martial arts thing, eh?
Well,
you
yeah,
just had to.
it's you know what?
He's taking martial arts classes, so he had to bring it up.
But it's you know what? There's a
But
concept called
I agree.
McDojo. There's a McDojo. McDojo means that the guy is that's teaching you this, you can't even quantify it, what he's doing. So I would make it now that there's not only McDojos, but there's McTraders. Traders that are just living their brand, and you're paying for their brand.
Like, look, if you break it down, if this guy has, like he said, 400 students, let's do the math here. 400 students, he said over 500. 500 students paying him $100. That's 50 grand a year. Just people following him. Now, each of these people, let's say 10%. What's 10% of 500? It's 50, right? Mm-hmm. So 50 are paying him 1,500. So that's 75,000 plus 50,000. The guy is making already 125,000 a year. USD. But he's a great trader. And he's giving you signals. Really, what's his incentive to trade? Like, why is this guy trading? Is this how he makes a living? No, clearly not. Because he's making all this money from his followers. He's making all this money from the people and the services he's charging. And what goes to prove that he actually puts in the work to find these trades? I got no clue. Does anyone have a clue? No one knows except this guy. And if you read through his disclaimer, you see that he doesn't want to take any responsibility for anything that he may be doing or saying if someone loses money. So he's saying he's not a professional. And because he's not a professional, well, he's not liable. Now, here's where it gets messed up. Like, you're not actually learning how to trade. What you're doing is you're linking your bank account to this guy's wallet. That's what you're doing. There are 3 ways to make money. 3. Be first, be smart, or cheat. Now, and this applies to every trade, anything you could trade. Right? So first of all, cheating usually in securities will get you landed in jail. So that's out of the window. And although I'd like to think I'm really smart, there's usually someone smarter out there. So let's forget the smart part. That leaves being first. It's a hell of a lot easier being first in anything than everything else. And that's all trading is. That's why our platform, we give you news, we give you companies that are at the beginning, because being first makes a lot more sense than having to cheat or having to be smart. Just being first will usually make you a lot of money, or at least it'll give you that option. And we're out.
Out.
You guys have enough?